Hello, sweet Scorpios. How's everyone doing? Welcome to your Love Tarot reading. This one is for you and your person, whatever that means to you, situationship, relationship, bumble, date, marriage. And this is a special edition. This is a full moon tarot reading exclusive to Scorpios on my channel. I am recording this at the height of the full moon. The moon is out right now and we're doing this reading in this very special atmosphere. The full moon is in Gemini. I think it's affecting Scorpio in a pretty positive way. I think it's pretty good for our finances, planning for the future, things like that. It's also an opportunity to finish up some cycles from earlier in the year. And it is the last full moon of the year. So if you want to look into how these energies will be affecting you, that might be a good idea. The Gemini full moon energy will be upon us for a little bit after the full moon kind of closes, so you have probably at least a week or 10 days when this reading is going to have a lot of energetic effect. That is the intention that I'm putting into this reading. This one is for you and your person, Scorpio, but I'm going to do another one for a single Scorpios that's going to be more of a general reading. We're going to just be doing an energy check-in, see how you're feeling, see what's coming up in the last couple of weeks of December and going into the new year. So that's going to be everything. All of this is informed by the energy of the moon that I'm getting tonight, that's coming in through the window. Very romantic. So let's see what's going on with you and your person, Scorpio. And yeah. Oh yeah, and of course, big shout out, big love, love and gratitude to a sister channel. Well, I think of it as a sister channel or a sister for me. Angie's channel is all about Scorpio reads, and she does amazing Scorpio tarot. So if you don't know Angie, like, you should know Angie basically, and all of the information about her is in the description box below, Scorpio. And if you'd like to support my channel, Scorpio, you know what to do. Like the video, comment below, tell me your story. Let me get these cards prepped a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like we need some news stories here, Scorpio. Yeah, so comment below, like my video, subscribe to my channel, you know what to do. And if you'd like to get a private reading with me, all the information is in the description box below as well. Yeah, it just really helps me out, Scorpio. It really helps me out as a new channel, and I really appreciate everything. All the love, Scorpios. This is why we started doing extra Scorpio readings, because there's just been so much love, and that's just a way to give back a little bit. King of Pentacles jumped out. Before we continue, let me just clarify. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. If you're a cross-watcher, welcome to the Scorpio world. I hope you learned something interesting. And it's a general reading, so just bear that in mind, Scorpio. King of Pentacles is jumping out. Let's get a clarification on this. Some of you are feeling a little bit in your power here. Oh, and the Fool. Very interesting. Very interesting. And this, whatever this connection is to you, with you and your person, Scorpio, you're in your power. You're like, you know, the Cheshire cat that got, like, it's that Cheshire cat grin. It's like the cat that got the cream. You have attained some kind of insight or information, Scorpio, about your person here with the King of Pentacles. I'm seeing you in this king. This king, he's disregard the gender, it's arbitrary in tarot. It is just energies, but this king, they're looking at that pentacle like, holding it close, studying it. There's a bit of an air of satisfaction and smugness here too. I feel like you found something out, Scorpio, about your person. There might be a silence between you. You're also waiting for a message here, or contemplating sending a message, but I feel like it's more waiting. I feel like your person is thinking, well, Scorpio should message me, but Scorpio's like, no, you have to come to me, because that king is sitting on a throne. He's not about to be moving. Although he's always ready for battle a little bit. You know, you can see that armor sticking out from underneath his tunic. That king, like, Scorpio, is always ready for a little action, you know, but right now you're just sitting on your throne, and you're not about to move for this person. This person's probably expecting you to give in, but you're not going to give in. Aquarius has been getting similar messages about, like, you know, like someone's having a standoff in terms of communication. Each person's waiting for the other person to communicate, but you're not gonna. And you also learned something about your person. Maybe you're stalking their social media, or you just caught them doing something. Like, you just learned something about them, and you're feeling super satisfied in yourself. You're feeling really smug. You attained some kind of information about your person. Maybe from their social media, or you saw through their facade. Maybe it's someone who's trying to present that they're happy without you, but actually you learned something that makes you think, oh no, that's just a bluff, you know? You called someone's bluff. And you got the Fool here because Scorpio can't be fooled. Someone tried to fool you, but you were not to be fooled, Scorpio. Interesting full moon energies here. And you got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Also Scorpio energy. Also all about offers, possible messages coming in. You know, someone's going to come to you with an offer of love. Okay, show me please, angels, the overall energy for Scorpio other than this king on this full moon. Yeah, again, you're happy if, like, as far as you're concerned, whatever happened between you and your person, if it's something left unsaid, if it's a separation, if it's a ghosting, you're single and you're happily single. You're just enjoying yourself. You're feeling yourself tonight, taking care of yourself. If you're feeling a little bit some of you might be feeling a little bit run down because you've been working really hard, but you're taking care of yourself. And you can see things other people can't see. I feel like messages come to you. Like, you're seeing things about your person. They don't know that you know. It's that kind of thing. They don't know that you know. For some of you, if you're in a connection where you have mutual friends and stuff like that, people have come to you with messages. Messages have been sent to you. It's like you're not chasing. You're not chasing the information. You're not chasing the situation, but the messages come to you. Oh, spicy, Scorpio. That's so spicy. Okay, so that's the full moon energy. And yeah, you're like, well, I guess I'm single. Bear in mind, it's a general reading, so some of these energies may not be 100%, you know, for you. Let's see, what happened in the recent past to make the situation so, please, angels? There's a certain amount of uncertainty here. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Hard work is required to make something work. There's a bit of uncertainty here in terms of communication and the security of this connection. Communication was not the best. The security of the connection was in question. You weren't sure what to think about this person. You weren't sure if this person was really kind of engaged in this situation, particularly if it's a new connection. This person was giving you mixed messages. And this person was just not like as involved as you'd like them to be. You got the Seven of Cups here. You know, this is someone who doesn't really know which way to turn. They don't know what to think. They don't really know what's going on. Particularly for Scorpio, I feel like that's why we got the King of Pentacles jumped out, because there's a smugness about you right now, because I feel like your person tried to withhold information from you. Four of Swords here, you know, this is someone who is asleep, at rest. Something was at rest. So something wasn't being actively pursued. And swords are thoughts, and they can be communication. Someone wasn't communicating with you properly. Maybe their communication was immature, or they were communicating in a way that was meant to confuse you or hide something from you. This person has one sword under the stone that they're sleeping on, under their bed. So I feel like this person was hiding something, some kind of truth from you. Swords are also truth. Some truth was hidden from you, and that's why the communication was not the best, especially in a new situation. This person was just like, you know, you were relying on this person to communicate with you, set up new dates or stuff like that, and they just weren't doing it. Any more established connection, a love connection, it was just someone who was trying to, like, they were just trying not to say too much, to give too much away, because it wasn't in their best interest. So they were trying to ignore you a little bit. They were trying to slow down communication. They were trying to be a little mystical, a little bit of a mystery here, because they don't want to impart too much information upon you, because they wanted to keep you confused, because the information was not too good. And you turned back on this, you're back on this relationship. You either turned your back on this relationship, or this person ghosted, or just kind of fell off of the face of the earth for some of you. It's either a ghosting, a disappearance, or just like, again, unsatisfactory communication. I do feel very strongly like it's a ghosting, or someone said they want a break, or someone said, well, you know, maybe you asked them too many questions. They were like, no, I don't really want to be a part of this. So they asked for either a break or they didn't communicate with you very well. I'm not really saying like an outright breakup. It's more also the confusion in the recent past is coming from the fact that communication was bad. The Knight of Pentacles is bearing messages. This is an offer too. So this person just was doing this really slowly, or they weren't doing it at all. So you turned your back on them. In the spread, the King of Pentacles is walking away from this other person who's kind of just not doing the communication. So you just walked away, or you felt like you had no other choice. Because this person just didn't respond to your message, or they didn't reciprocate something, and it was just causing a lot of confusion, Scorpio. Let's see, let's clarify some of this. Why was this the case? Why was this person so reticent, please, angels? Why is this person so bad? The Magician. Yeah, oh, Scorpio, you're dealing with the trickster, because they had a few tricks up their sleeves. Untrustworthy. They were trying to, but I wonder why. You know, sometimes people do tricks. I wouldn't panic too much, Scorpio. They could have done a disappearing act as well. Someone did a disappearing act on you, Scorpio. Or they like did a complete turn, but I do feel it's more like ghosting or disappearance. Or they just like changed. It was like an illusion, you know? It was like here today, gone the next kind of thing. The Magician. The Magician was a magic trick. They don't want you to see the truth about them. I wonder why. And why was that, angels, please? Why did this person not want Scorpio to see the truth? That's why you're so smug, because I think you just found out their secret, or you found out something about them, or you just had an epiphany. You know, if someone didn't tell you, you had an epiphany about this person. Oh, it was something interesting. It was about this person's stability, financial or material in some way. And the Star. They had dreams. See, I had this intuition before I said it, and I'm pretty sure I'm right. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This person is terrified that you're going to find out something about them. It is not a third party. It's nothing like that, okay? I mean, like romantically third party, you know. This is to do, we got the Seven of Pentacles and the Star here. Seven of Pentacles is assessing the fruits of one's labor up to a certain point, putting in the work. Yeah, investing in a harvest, doing things appropriately at a particular time, and assessing situations. Possible further investment. This person and the Star, you know, is about dreams, big dreams, making big dreams come true. Giving people the stars, you know. This is, I feel like you are dealing with, Scorpio, you're dealing with a person who lied to you about their status because they wanted to big themselves up. If it's a new connection especially, they wanted you to think they're more affluent and more able to commit to a long-term thing than they really are. Their money is not as good as they say. They may have told you that they make money from investments and stuff like that, but they don't. Or it's like very small. Or they lost a bunch of money. They lost a bunch of money. It could be about the stability of their living situation. This is a specific message for, not for everyone, but it's a specific message. This person is really embarrassed because they told you, like, this person told you that they live in this, like, amazing place maybe somewhere, but actually they still live with their parents, or they had to move back in with their parents, probably because of world events recently and stuff like that. A lot of people lost their jobs and stuff. This person is just, like, telling you that they have more than they really do. And maybe it came to a point where they couldn't sustain the lie anymore and they had to kind of ghost you. This is also about their ability to commit. Like, they just don't have the resources currently. They don't have the opportunities. They don't have the ability to commit to you as much as they would like to. They'd like to give you the stars, Scorpio, and they think that you have really high standards. It's like your standards are up in the sky, you know, up in the stars. And they'd like to, it's like there's a ladder they feel like they have to climb to be with you. They need to attain more. They need to attain things in their life in order to be assessed favorably by you. Yeah, they feel like this person feels like they don't live up to your expectations, and because of embarrassment, they lied to you about something. And I feel like that's the lie you found out about too, because the king that we got that looked so smug was the King of Pentacles. It's to do with money and material possessions. So it is about, you know, their material situation, where they live, their ability to kind of, you know, have a commitment in a relationship in terms of material things. This person just like maybe they lied about what job they have. Maybe they told you that they have like a really great job, but they just like, they don't have a job, or they're a seasonal worker. They could be a seasonal worker, or they could be someone who's actually really successful and has a really good job, but actually they lost a bunch of their money recently, maybe due to bad speculations. Yeah, the devil lies, trickster. The devil is a trickster. Someone's playing tricks on you, and you know why? Because they want to keep you in their life. If it's a more established connection, your person is being weird because there's something funny about their money, you know, or stability or job. Yeah, the devil is binding someone to yourself forever. They want you so bad. They told you a bunch of lies, and then they just like, there's nowhere to go. They had to ghost or disappear or go silent, or something like that. Yeah. Let's see, how's this person feeling about the situation currently? Yeah, they're dying to communicate, but they're terrified because they don't know what the outcome will be. They're in two minds about what to do. They want to go, like, they see you as a soulmate here with the Six of Cups. They have nothing but beautiful memories of you. They think about you all the time. They're kind of obsessed with you as well here with the Page of Swords. They're probably spying on you on your social media and stuff, thinking in their mind over and over again how to get to you, how to get those messages to you. They don't know. You got the High Priestess. There's too much uncertainty in this person. There's too much unknown. It's all about spying. It's all about finding out more. They feel like if they knew more of what's going on in your life right now, if you've moved on from them and stuff like that, yeah, Justice, they know they have to come clean, and it's very burdensome to them with the Justice card here. Oh, and the Lovers, how beautiful. They know the only choice to make right now is to come clean and tell you the truth about themselves. So it is a general reading. Bear in mind, some of this might be symbolic for some of you. I do see money, material, status, stuff like that is at stake. But it could be maybe something about their family members or like just like their past, where they come from. Maybe this person lied about where they come from. They might have lied about their parents to big themselves up. Like something about, like, I literally see like some of you met a person and they told you they're like from a long line of princes or something. I'm not even kidding. There's a lot of, you know, kind of old nobility in Europe, for example. So, you know, someone may have told you, yeah, like my family used to be princes or something, but it was completely untrue. Or, you know, I come from a rich family and it's completely untrue. What about Scorpio, angels? What about Scorpio? Yeah, you're taking your time. You're taking your time. You're leaving it up to the fates too. You're being very mature about this, Scorpio. Well done. You got the Seven of Pentacles here too. This is the thing that your person was lying about, and I feel like that's the knowledge you've gained. And you're looking at these pentacles. These pentacles also represent knowledge now for you in this position, in this reading. You're like surveying all the knowledge you gained about this person. This person was trying to hide from you, and you're like, ha ha ha, I have all this power. Because Scorpio knows that knowledge is power. You're having a little bit of fun, you know, you're having a little bit of a party inside of your heart regarding this person, because you had an insight. If it's not knowledge, I said this before, if it's not knowledge you gained from another person or from kind of stalking them on social media, you just like, you had this epiphany because you've been thinking long and hard about why this person would do this thing that they did, and you get it now. You get it finally. There's been a breakthrough here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. You're ready to come out of hiding. You're ready for this person to make a move finally. You're getting impatient. You're also ready to move on from this situation because you kind of figured it out with the Hermit here in your own, like in this separation. You spent that time alone and you figured it out. Because you're Scorpio, you're super spy number 1, and you know, in the Spy Academy, and you got the you got the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for a change. It's time to come out of hiding. You're ready to date again. Wow, maybe some of you are getting insights about this person. You know, maybe some kind of an intuitive insight even during this full moon. Something is being revealed to you. It's very, very interesting. Things come out in the full moon, you know, things have been making full circle. So who knows? Let's see. What is this person's Temperance, yeah. Yeah. A lot of wisdom is required here. A lot of wisdom and balance to make the situation whole again. You got the Temperance come out there. Okay, what is this person's next action towards Scorpio, please? It's going to be okay, Scorpio. Oh my god, the tarot's having a field day with us today. Okay, and message coming at the bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, definite message. The Pentacles also represent knowledge and learning, so message about what happened and the truth is coming, and you got the Magician right behind it. So the Magician is going to come clean. Your person is going to come clean about what they did, but it's not all going to be wine and roses. So in this period for the full moon that I'm reading for in the next 10 days, might be on the ninth day from this reading. Your person is, I feel like they are going to approach you and they're going to put on this whole show in terms of explaining to you why they did what they did. But look what came up. We got the King of Pentacles. Their next action, that was the first card we drew. King of Pentacles came up as their next action because they're going to come in with the truth, whatever it is that you discovered or had an epiphany about regarding your person, why they ghosted, why they did what they did. You found out something. Maybe you don't know the whole truth, but they're going to come in with the whole truth here. They're going to come with the whole truth. They're going to be very warm. They're going to bring a lot of warmth to you, and they're going to embrace you very, very tightly. This is someone who likes to hug. And they're going to tell you what really happened, kind of thing. And they're going to hope, because they're gathering their courage, and they're really not sure what to do here with the High Priestess. Currently in this situation and their feelings, but I feel like they're gonna get the courage to come in. So they're gonna come in. It's not gonna be easy, but they're gonna hope that with their passion for you and their warmth and just kind of giving into the situation and telling you how it is, they're going to win you over a little bit. They're going to put on a show here with the Three of Pentacles. This is, again, more Pentacles. This is about, putting in the work, cooperation, getting someone to come over to your side, also making a case. The figures in this, this is an artist who's showing these possible investors around, these people of the city in the Middle Ages, but really it could also be someone in a court of law presenting their case. This is how I often look at this card. This person is going to really present their case to you because they're hoping for cooperation and understanding. For some of you, this is such your person likes you so much, they feel like you are their religion. I wonder who this resonated for. If it resonated for you, let me know in the comments below. They may have told you that, or may have said, I worship you. You are their religion. Their love for you is their religion. But unfortunately, what they disclose to you and the entire truth of the matter is going to cause you some internal pain. And I feel like even sleepless nights once the truth is out here with the Nine of Swords. But we'll clarify that and see where it leads. Because I don't see... It's so weird because I don't see that it's something insurmountable. But let's clarify. Can we clarify the Nine of Swords, please, angels? But this person is bringing. They're bringing to you some worry because the truth, is going to hurt. But again... if some of you are worried this person is seeing other people, other options, I'm no, that's not what the secret is about. It's more to do with the material and some lies they told because they were foolish. Two of Cups clarifies this. True love, beautiful love between you. I feel like with whatever this person says, it's going to hurt, but at the end of the day, this person has a good chance of gaining your forgiveness because you already know most of it. You already suspect a lot. And you're going to give them love because you both feel really drawn to each other. You're like magnets. There's something I'm getting a lot of warmth from this King of Cups card right now. So I'm feeling a lot of warmth. It's but it's like a magnetic field or something. It's very chi energy, magnets, things just very deep warmth, deep energy. When you're together, because you're gonna, when you meet face to face, I feel like you're going to meet face-to-face as well rather than through, this isn't going to come out through messaging. This is going to be a face-to-face meeting. It's going to be very physical. And you're going to find it really hard to resist this person. And they kind of know it too. And they can't resist you when they're with you because there's something really magical, really special about this connection for you too. What is the long-term prospect here for Scorpio and their person? You were really offended by this person kind of drawing back from you, drawing their energy away from you. You're like, how dare they? But the long-term prospect here, Scorpio, I love doing readings like this. These are my favorite readings. 10 of Pentacles. White picket fence, happy families, whatever you want, whatever you wish, whatever you believe is like your purest, highest form of achievement in terms of the family hearth. This person is your person. You may very well get married if marriage is for you. If you don't believe in marriage, it will be a long-term connection. If you want to have kids, you're going to have kids. If you already have kids, you're going to form a really great family unit. Like family blending is going to go really well. You might, power couple energy, all of that stuff. Like everything you could possibly imagine. You're going to be very happy together. And you're going to also connect really well with each other's families if that's relevant to you, because I do feel that for some of you, and remember it's a general reading, but I feel like for some of you this person lied about their background, like their pedigree, and they might be ashamed of where they came from, but you're going to big that like part of their story up, and actually they're going to stop being ashamed of where they came from here with the all these pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. I think that your person thinks that you need them to be kind of rich and super stable, and all you want is like the true feeling, because Scorpio more than the 2 of Cups here, because Scorpio knows more than anyone else that riches, material things come and go. We're good at Scorpio is good at accumulating those things when it's time. When it's not time, we can let it go. We're very transformative in that way. We understand that money is there to serve a purpose, to serve the person, not as a means in itself or an end goal. At least that is the idea for Scorpio. On the journey of Scorpio, that is something to understand and really appreciate. But I feel like most Scorpios know that intuitively. Wow, Scorpio, that's what I have for you today in this full moon energy for you and your person. Someone's been telling porkies. And I wonder if this full moon energy is going to kind of crack it all open. I do see the possibility of this person, or maybe some of you already got this message from this person. They want to meet up or something like that. Or some of you just got this epiphany. But for sure, in this 2-week period until the end of the year, I see reconciliation between you and your person. It is a power play and a power struggle. Let them come to you. Let them come to you in the situation. They need to do the work. They know it's just for them to do the work and come to you, because they shouldn't have lied about what they lied about, but it was because they really liked you. Or if you're in a stable relationship already established, it's because they didn't want to lose you. They didn't want you to be disappointed in them, so they had to put a few illusions before your eyes because they felt embarrassed and they didn't want to lose you. If it's a new connection, they just wanted you to be impressed because they love you, Scorpio. Scorpio is so lovable. Let me know in the comments below, my fellow Scorpions, is this your story? What happened to you with your person? Did you discover a lie? Did you uncover a story? And are you back together? What's going on? Take care of yourself, Scorpio. Enjoy the full moon energy. I'll see you next time. May the angels protect you.